It certainly is a big bun.
It's a very big bun.
Big, fluffy bun.
It's a very big, fluffy bun.
Where's the beef?
Some hamburger places give you a lot less beef on a lot of bun.
Where's the beef?
Remember the old Wendy's commercial? I think that was Clara Pell who coined the phrase, "Where's the beef? Where's the beef?" She was wonderful. Taco Bell, though, is now fired up over a lawsuit that claims their beef falls short of federal standards. The nation's sixth largest fast food chain is threatening to countersue now and launching a pushback campaign, taking out full-page newspaper ads. There you see it, reading, "Thank you for suing us." Does either side have a case? Joining us now is Tad Nelson, a former prosecutor and defense attorney, and Kelly Sandan, who is a criminal defense attorney and former prosecutor. Good to see you both. You know, Tad, first I thought, it's another silly, frivolous lawsuit. And then I took note of the law firm that filed the lawsuit, a class action lawsuit in federal court. They're pretty good, aren't they?
Oh, they're very good. They're very reputable. They're out of San Diego. They were involved in the Dannon case. They are the ones that made Activia change their claims about what their product was doing for the consumer. Yeah, they're good, and they know what they're doing.
Kelly, you think this is full of nothing, don't you?
I do. I think it's ridiculous.
Why?
I think they're trying to get publicity. Taco Bell is awesome going out with this campaign, attacking what the claims are against them, because they're saying it's 88% beef, that they're absolutely true in what they're putting out there, and when they're enticing people to come eat, they're not making false claims.
What about that, Tad?
Well, again, we're dealing with a reputable firm, and if they've made the claim that this Taco Bell is using less than 50% beef, I'm sure they've tested it across the market. They've tested it in different locations. They've tested it at different times. And I can assure you, if the consumers in this country think they're eating a beef taco and it turns out that it's 40% beef and about 60% garbage, they're going to be offended. It's that simple.
You know, no reputable law firm or any good lawyer, Kelly, would haul off and fire this kind of a lawsuit unless they had the goods tested, unless they had some sort of an expert go in and examine the beef and determine, hey, the representations are false here.
Well, you would think that they would have tested this, but we don't know who tested it. We don't know how many test markets. We don't know where they got the sample, who they paid, how much they paid to find out this. So you would hope that they have loaded guns, but Taco Bell is coming out and saying this is absolutely wrong. They're taking out these ads. They're hiring their own experts, and I'm confident that Taco Bell is going to prevail on this. Whether they're a good firm or not, it doesn't mean they always win. You
know, so they take out this ad, Tad, and in it they say, at Taco Bell, we buy our beef from the same trusted brands you find in the supermarket. We start with 100% USDA inspected beef. And then we simmer it and put spices and all kinds of good stuff in it. But I found that interesting. We start with 100% USDA inspected beef.
Exactly.
But that makes me kind of think, well, we started that way, but then maybe we did some stuff.
Exactly. And who knows what they're putting in it. And they've gone so out of their way to sculpt what they've said. And you hit the nail on the head. Start with. And it's just like when we were kids, when our mother used to throw that garbage in front of us and we'd like stand back and we'd go, we don't want that. And then our mother says, no, no, you love this. That's what Taco Bell's doing here. Sending out a thank you. They don't mean thank you. They watch their ratings drop. YouGov Brand Index has watched their computer ratings drop significantly over the last 2 weeks since this lawsuit was filed.
Yeah, but, you know, Kelly, I love the best defense is a good offense here. I mean, they're taking out ads and they're saying, thanks for suing us. That's a pretty good legal tactic, isn't it?
It sure is, and they have a YouTube video, and they're generating publicity, and they're saying, you know, come to us, we're standing by our product, and a lot of people love Taco Bell. They're not going there thinking it's nutritional value of beef. They're saying, I just like it. When you got lemons, make lemonade, as the old saying goes. All right, Tad Nelson and Kelly Sandan, good to see you both. We'll wait and see what happens. And just to say, I love Taco Bell. I love everything at Taco Bell. I just want to say that.
Like a taco.
Okay.